Alright, take that mouse and find that music in the bottom right there. See, it says 26 million hits on views.
Yeah.
Click on that and exit that. Alright, you guys can't have no more music. Sorry.
Concentration.
Alright, so we're going to prep this Corsair 760T case. It's all black. We won't need these bays. So I'm just taking that out of the box. And we're going to put that back into the box and save it for a possible later date, but it'll probably never get used.
Really?
Because we won't have this many hard drives in this PC.
That's too many, right?
Yeah, 2 is too many.
2?
2 is too many.
How about 5, 6, 7, 8? I think 8 would just do it alright.
So, instead of losing the screws or throwing them somewhere, I'm just going to stick them back in the bay bottom. I dropped one on the floor. And then, Jumanji, it'd be a good idea if you could get me a red stool. And then that way I can pop a squat when I need to behind me.
Sure.
So,
Here
here is 3 bays. We won't need these. Right here. Alright, so I want to stick that in the motherboard or case box.
You just have the motherboard.
The case box. Alright, so in the other camera up here, I'm just going to
I just watch what you're doing.
undo these wires.
Oh, yeah, we need these, right?
In here, we have some parts for the box.
Oh.
Let's see what we got in this gift box.
How many HGs?
Case box.
What is HG?
Alright, we got all the screws for the Corsair and other stuff, hard drives and whatnot. We'll use this in our install.
What does HG mean?
Hard drive.
How many hard drives we got?
We have 1 currently.
1.
And see this tape? This tape is like a gag ball. You just put this right up here on Poke's face.
What's 250, huh? Please have a... Huh? Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be a baby because the other drives weren't in our budget at the current time. Alright, I want to show you something about this box. Come up here behind me.
I don't know nothing about computers.
This is a windscreen that keeps... No. Over here. I want to show you. You can push here and here, and then you can take the filter off and do your fucking cleaning. But let's put that aside for right now. Oh, let's put it down here.
I saw that on YouTube.
Alright.
Other one. The new one. I want the new one. It's too small.
Let's see if I can move this camera back a little bit more.
Camera. Middle.
Okay. Unfortunately, this room isn't gigantic enough to get my face and everything in the camera, so you know it's me. Yeah, the rest of the hard drive, the slave drive comes after the next paycheck or 2.
Come at the next one.
The next paycheck or 2. Alright, under here, we have this screen.
That's cool.
You just pull it from the front here, or the back,
Back.
and then you can clean the dust out from that.
Is that a maintenance thing?
Well, it should be checked every once in a while. Your room, you won't have to worry about too much dust.
Okay.
Alright, here's all the case wires and USBs and who knows what. fan controller. Uh-oh. We got another retweet from Cody. I am live on LiveMe. Live.me. It's a mobile app you can get for your phone. And you can see another camera view of the PC build. We have a total of 3 cameras. Alright, we're going to push these wires out the back. As you can see on the top, they're coming out the back.
Then we got
okay. You can see me over there.
Yeah.
If I turn around and...
That.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know where to stand.
Okay. That would be a good spot right there. So we're going to push these all out the back.
Sure.
Alright. Now I'll turn and show you what that looks like. Right here.
So many
Alright.
points.
These are the SSD slots.
Uh-huh.
We're going to take this one out. We're going to take this one out. We're going to take this one out. And then we're going to take this one out and we're going to put that one aside. And these are going to go in the case.
Okay.
Or in the box. We won't need those because we don't have that many SSDs. Might as well empty out the junk in the box.
Dang, I'm going to buy so many SDs. I'm just going to fill that computer up.
It's got a power button.
Hey.
Got a reset button. It's got 2
3.0.
USB 3.0, 2.0, headset, and I think a microphone or whatever it is over there.
Yeah. You're right.
So, that's pretty much the prepping of the case.
The best thing is for us girls to keep our feelings to ourselves and let the men get on with their jobs.
Thanks, Wyatt.
Wyatt Spear. What Spear? Wyatt Spear? Wyatt Spear? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Pud Pounders Palace. Hope your stay is long and hard. Alright. We're going to have an issue again where I have to have this cord covered and protected from sliding and messing up this phone.
Okay.
Because my feet are here.
Oh.
So if I accidentally, like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So in the in the case, we have 2 red fans up front.
Looks like a helicopter.
And then inside on the back, we have another fan there. This one's not colored. The ones on the front are red. Alright. So now we're going to insert the power supply.
The thingamajig. That's what I would call it because I don't know what those are.
The power supply. And you guys on the top camera can't really see it. Maybe down through the case. But we're going to insert this here. Slide it back.
Does it sit there?
And then we will dig in this bag here. And we're going to find some screws.
Excuse.
And I believe it's going to be... not those. Well, let's pull this out a second. I want to see the size of screws. So we can screw it. Okay, we're going to put this up here. We're not going to lose that. Not those. Not those.
How many bags is it?
Not those. Be these, I think.
Why is there different things? Because a power supply you get?
So let's try this. Into the back. Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
into the screw holes. Okay, I guess I'm going to need a screwdriver for this because I can't hold it. My hands hurt so bad from doing the wood today. And you should probably be reading chat at the same time since you're over there. Alright. So, the power supply is going to sit in here. On the back here, we're going to put in four brand new screws. If I can find the hole.
White said, what's wrong with the tree and tractor?
What's wrong with the tree and tractor? I love it. That's why. I like the whacking tractor. What's wrong with it? It's a moving gift.
It's a JD odd things happen. What does that mean?
What?
It's a JD odd things happen.
I don't know. Saying what's happening? Is that what he's saying?
It's a JD odd
Oh, it's a John Deere odd things happening. Yes. And the way you can read chat is Spitfire says, because this way I can concentrate on the build and try to get this done as quickly as possible. Alright. Power supply attached. Put it on the big screen up on top right here. Bolted from the back side. Alright. Alright. These zip ties,
Yeah.
we're going to put away in a box.
In the box.
We won't need those. We never, ever, ever, never, ever use zip ties for wire management. You get plenty of twist ties throughout the case and the products you get to put in the case. If you need to move one wire, you have to cut all the zip ties and replace them. If you use the twist tie, you can remove it and reattach it, remove it and reattach it, and remove it and reattach it.
Attach it.
Okay? So that's why we do that. Alright. We are going to get 2 more red fans to go on the top. That's when we pick up the slave drive. And then we're going to replace the back fan with a red fan when we can afford it on the next buy. Alright. So the power supply is ready to go. I'm going to just stick these wires through the back of the case. You can see on the top it come out. We're going to stick this one, do the same hole. For now, wire management comes after the build. Do not do wire management during your build because you may need to move your wires and reroute them at some point. Alright, so
Spitfire says,
this bay, obey, obey. Let me look in my machine.
obey.
Oh, I put mine back in there.
Silly Skins fails his wiring.
But anyways, so here,
Yeah.
you see this hole here?
Uh-huh.
You could put another fan in here
Really?
at one point or another, but we won't do that today.
Okay.
And I don't think we'll add that to the build.
I don't think I want to add that.
Okay. I need you to open the motherboard case, or bring me the motherboard first.
Motherboard. A motherboard?
The motherboard.
Motherboard.
The motherboard. I'm sweating my balls off, you guys. I have not stopped moving or doing anything but work all day by myself in the rain. since 6 a.m. basically. Shower, hour and a half drive, 6 hours of cutting wood, splitting it, stacking it, and an hour and a half drive back. Now I'm streaming for you guys after the shower. Alright, so we're going to put in a Z170 Pro Gaming motherboard by Asus. And no, I'm not sponsored by any of these people, but I've bought 4 machines now and built them. Alright.
Oh, yeah, you need this other item.
I don't get paid for this. This is a freebie build.
For bib? For bib?
Alright, so here's the motherboard. We're going to stick it up here so you guys can look at all its prettiness in its thing.
Shinies.
Okay.
Need that.
These are all the connectors and bookwork and stuff like that. We're going to keep that in the box.
Yeah.
Now, in all its prettiness, we're going to put this motherboard back into the box. Because we only wanted... What? Just put that aside. We're going to need that soon.
Okay.
We wanted this
It's so pretty.
back panel. Alright, we got to find our knife. A knife I've had since I've been 8 years old. I got it for Christmas from my dad. And this is how much I've sharpened it. None. None-ya. Alright. I'm going to open this up.
What is that? It's a wicked looking thing.
And then you're going to take the motherboard
Uh-huh.
out of the cardboard
The shiny.
and show it to me.
Shorty.
Yeah, I need me to look at it.
Need you.
I need me to look at it inside the case and decide, is it going to go this way or is it going to go this way? Is it going to go this way or is it going to go that way?
Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
very slippery. Hold that.
so
tight.
here's the motherboard. It's
Very
going to go in like this, and I just have to look that we want all the little round knobs,
Nubs. Nubs.
openings,
Opening.
towards the bottom. See that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now put that back into the case or box.
Why is this so slippery?
This does not go in here. Does not go here. It goes here. In here.
Does it
So
click?
what we're going to do is we're going to face this way in here.
Are you sure that's right?
Nope, I am not sure at all. I've never done one of these.
Yay. A person that doesn't know how to build.
Make sure that you get this nice and tight snapped in there because you don't want it to offset your board when you're trying to put your board in there. What happens is your board will be cockeyed inside the box, so you want to make sure that this is snapped in nice and tight. Alright, we're going to lay the case down, bring these wires inside the large hole, except for the power supply, that can lay down.
The mold.
And then we're going to just lay these wires down inside that large hole. So that way we're not bending, breaking any of the clips or anything like that. We want to watch out for that. Alright. So, we'll get this wire somehow out of the way. Alright.
GG.
GG. Alright. So now, we're going to put in a motherboard.
Yay. I guess. Motherboard. Motherboard. There we go. Do you need any connections out of this box? No, you do.
Now, it's important that you make sure that you're wearing some kind of a shoe. If you're standing on carpet, do not go barefoot. You can cause static electricity. Every time that you touch a circuit board, you should touch the case with your skin on the metal before touching any circuit boards. If you touch a circuit board barefooted, walking on carpet, you could cause static electricity. This is an anti-static bag. Now we're going to go ahead and pull the motherboard out from the anti-static bag.
There goes $300.
And we'll show you guys the motherboard.
So sexy. Oh, you need this one too. I don't even know how to put this in. What is that?
Now we're just going to lay this in here for test purpose measures. Inside here, there should be one pin right in the middle. Right here.
Right there.
This is the one that comes up through here. We want to make sure our board is able to sit into its original spot. Like that.
Like that?
Okay?
Yay. Don't you have to...
Okay. So we've tested our motherboard. We're going to touch the case, and then we're going to pick the motherboard back out of here. Because now we're going to prep the motherboard. I need the static bag. Anti-static bag. Always set your circuit boards down, no matter what, on your anti-static bag. Alright. So now that we've tested that and made sure it fits, the back panel is in, we can remove the case from our build area.
Boing.
And now we can sit down and prep our motherboard.
What is this?
Okay. First thing we want to do with our motherboard is we want to go ahead and unlock and take this plastic piece out for the processor.
Here you go.
Then we want to take this Intel i7 out of its box, and we're going to prep that to put on to the motherboard.
Wasn't yours overclocked?
We're going to take our
The
Christmas gift,
The knife. The kniff.
the knife,
The kniff.
and we're going to pull out all the information for our Intel i7 67K processor, snap it out of the cardboard, and here's
Plastic.
the processor chip. Now, it's important that you destatic yourself with the case, which is behind me, and I have my hand on the case. And then I'm going to open this up, picking it up and not touching none of the pins. And there is a marking on the bottom. Now I'm going to touch the motherboard so I get rid of all my static, and then we'll be okay. I can let go of the case. Alright. On the motherboard, there's a little dot. And on the bottom of the processor, there's a little dot. And that's the direction. And on the top, there's an arrow right here that goes to the dot on the motherboard so that you know you're properly inserting your processor, your i7 processor. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to lock that into place, like so. Our processor has now been installed to the motherboard. We can get rid of this.
Oh, this is such a fancy little box.
Now, we want to assemble our Master Cooler 212 cooling system
Let me get that.
for our processor and attach it to the motherboard.
Motherboard. Yeah, let me get that. You gotta spin myself around. Oh yeah, don't want to put that there. This goes here.
I don't have any static stuff.
Here you go. Here's whatever Majigi.
So here's our Hyper 212 Evo cooler, it currently has one fan. We're going to upgrade this to a second fan at a later time. We're going to take the knife, breaking the seal, to open the box. Is this enough explanation for you guys? I hope that I'm doing well for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and pull
Oh, box. Yes, I want a
the
box.
cooler from its plastic and the bottom plate.
Oh, yeah, give me that.
And this is our box of hardware. So we have all our hardware in here, which will need this,
All of it.
not these, because this is for another fan on the back side. We're going to take out the screws and hardware, and then we're going to put this into the box and save that for later. Now, what we want to do is match up our legs to the holes on the board, making sure that the master cooler goes in the right direction, which that I believe is right. This one we have to move to the middle, and this one to the middle. So if you push up on this spring, there's 3 different slots here, and you can move it to a different slot. So now we're going to test again, and I guess we're going to have to move all 3 of them. You can either push up or pull from the top of the screw.
Spitfire says, Skins is such a novice at this, it's kind of funny to watch. And GSMR 722 said, well, this is the 4th PC he has built. So, the Spitfire goes, at over 12.
Alright, we're going to check our holes again, making sure that they're matched up, so that when we attach our master cooler to our mount and use the thermo paint paste. So in
I'll
here,
be back.
we're going to need some hardware so we can mount our plate to the back side of the motherboard. So we're going to turn the motherboard over, or on its side, and I believe it's going to go like this. And then we're going to oh, wait. Can I do that? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Alright. Oh! Okay.
Scary like that.
Need to open this up.
Paste.
I have no idea what this tape is for.
Looks like something.
It's for a different mounting system.
What's your other
Da da da. Here's our thermal paste.
So small.
And in here we have a tool for screwing the screws
A tool.
and the hardware. Now,
Whoa.
I'm going to assume, I haven't done one of these in a while, so you'll have to bear with me on it. This will go, okay, first off, we're going to take this fan off. There's a clip here,
Yep.
a clip here, a clip here,
Yeah. Clip there.
a clip here, and a clip here.
Yep.
And then we can remove the fan from the cooler and just set that aside for now. We'll put that on later. Okay. Testing our master cooler. We want to put the mount through the master cooler.
Ka-ching.
Open it back up. And we're going to set it on here very gently. And there's a plastic on there. Don't remove this yet. Do not get your finger oil in between your processor and the cooler. Alright. So we're going to need
These screw.
these. I'm going to see. These.
Like some majestic.
Alright. Let's see if we're going to need these. I believe that's the ones we're going to need. So on the back side, we want to take
Yeah, we have some more paste.
4 poke ace nuts. Pull the master cooler off. Turn the motherboard on its side. And mount
We have some more paste paper.
the nut from the top.
In the back.
This way. This way. In the middle.
The middle.
And put the knot on the back. And then we want to get a second mount from the front to the back in the middle hole. And then we want to take another poke ace nut.
Okay.
You better hang that phone up, I swear to God. Am I still live?
Yep.
Oh, thank God I didn't lose my live stream.
Well, yeah.
I don't know who did that, but that was just wrong. Alright. Please don't do that. We're trying to create a YouTube video. Alright. So we're going to attach the nut and mount on the bottom side of the master cooler. And just snug it up with our fingers. And then we want to grab one more.
Don't drop it. You're making me scared. Holding it.
And the reason why we only finger fuck these tight
Don't want to crack the board.
is because we want to make sure that we can get them in the hole. See, this one won't quite go through there, so I have to loosen these other ones a little bit. Make the plate move a little bit.
Good chain.
And it's being a pain! Alright, here it comes. There she came. Alright. So now we want to put the last poke ace nut on here.
Pokey. Pokey.
Finger tighten that one. And then we have a tool with a screwdriver head on here. And on the back side, or the front side of the motherboard, where these are, we want to hold those with our finger. We'll start on the bottom. And I use my chin to balance the board at this point. We want to put this on the bottom nut and tighten. Then we want to go up to the top opposite side and we want to tighten this one. And then we can go across and then diagonal again. Making sure that there's a uniform connection for the back plate to the motherboard. Don't over tighten your screws and nuts because you don't want to crack the motherboard. Turning the motherboard over, we can get rid of these other mounts, screws, and whatnots because this hardware will no longer be of use.
Of use. Thermal paste?
And then we're going to take the fan mounts for the secondary fan that we'll add later after the build, into the box so we know exactly where they are. Now we want to test fit our master cooler. Do not remove the plastic.
Put it in this box.
And we just want to finger fondle our mount. So that we make sure that they fit nice and snugly, snuggle-ugly.
Snuggle up ugly.
Now, this is the improper direction because I wanted to show you that. This is the back of the PC. We're going to be blowing the air through the front of the radiator, out the back of the radiator, out the back fan of the PC. But that we've tested our mount, we know that it'll fit no matter which way we turn it now. It's a
sure fit.
It's a sure fit square. So if we turn it the right direction this time, snug fit it to make sure that it's making a proper mount. Testing our... Now we can get our thermal paste. I think we'll just use this one.
I'll just use that one. It's out anyways.
I have an open one, but... Because I build PCs all the time. Jamie, how's your PC running, buddy? Brother? Brother, son? Alright. As you can tell, there's a tab here to pull a plastic piece off of here.
Yeah.
We won't do that right now. It's not important. There's also one on here. We won't do that right now. It's not important. That's one of the
last things.
Steps before we put the motherboard, or after we put the motherboard in, and then we're not going to be touching those areas anymore. Alright, so our master cooler is in position, but it's not been thermal paste down or mounted formally.
Don't you have to put the...
So, we're going to take it back off now that we know that it fits.
Long shooter.
This tool we're going to put in our case.
Long shooter said, Skins, I am dying. I am effing dying right now.
Oh, I'm too funny. Well, then I should go on tour around the world to great venues like Roman Atwood, and I should perform for you guys center stage and make 6 figures. Alright. This is the part where we're going to put thermal paste on. In the upper camera, on here, we want to make about the size of a pencil eraser dot. Right in the middle of the processor chip.
In the middle?
And this is kind of a stringy paste, so when we go to dab... Okay? Dab on there. We're going to make sure that we pull straight up, down, swirl it over the top of our dab. Hey!
Dab on him. Dab on him.
Dab! It's dabbing time! Everybody dab! Making sure that there's no bubbles.
I would go to every show a dab.
And just keep swirling it until it completely disconnects from itself. Needing a tissue.
Tissue. What?
I don't care, any used tissue or anything right there on the, above the keyboard. Above the keyboard.
Above the keyboard?
Okay. So now we want to wipe off the excess of the dab. And put our cap back on.
Put it back in.
And put it back in our 212 Cooler Master box.
Yep.
For a later time that we may have to take the cooler off, we still have the paste. So we can dab some more on there. I hope you guys are enjoying this PC build on live.me. if you go over to twitch.tv/Skinzmotorsports, you can get 2 more camera views live and all the information about every PC part. Alright, now that we've dabbed our thermal paste onto the processor, and we know that we need to face the radiator towards the back of the PC board, meaning the back of the case, so that we can force air out, forcing the hot air from our processor out of our case. Now we want to remove the protective plastic from the bottom of the master cooler 212 Evo without touching it with our oily fingers.
Finger licking.
And this says, please peel off label before you use it. Warning. And we can just throw that away. We don't need that.
We need it.
Now we carefully, and I stress this on your dab, you want to carefully dab this over your processor without sliding it in either direction, tightening up each screw individually on one side, then the other. And now we want to take our screwdriver and tighten down our master cooler to the motherboard and processor.
Excelente.
Be very careful not to over tighten the dabbed master cooler on your processor because you can damage it.
Dang. I have a question. Is he a question?
Somebody has a question?
We'll kill him.
Now, after we've tightened these screws down to where we cannot move them with our fingers,
Do we have to put the banks in there?
we want to check how tight is our master cooler.
Oh. It's bent. I see some bent.
What's bent?
I see cooler.
These?
Yeah.
Some of the radiators get bent in their shipping process.
Really?
Yeah,
But it still works?
yeah.
Banks? Put the Z banks in there.
Going opposite corner across and opposite corner our master cooler now is firmly on the processor with the dabbed thermal paste and it doesn't move.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. Do not over tighten your screws.
These things.
Alright. But scream as loud as you can when you're streaming live PC building. Because it brings a lot of attention, and then you have 5,000 people watching you right now. You guys check the viewer list. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Wrong part?
We're working with this component.
Oh. Z fan.
Alright. Now we want to take the fan and find out somewhere on here it shows the flow. There's an arrow that shows the flow of air. And the turning direction of the fan is going to go this way. So if you hold your hand out here, if you spin it that way, the air is moving this way. The direction of this arrow right here. You everybody see that? Now, this is going to connect to the motherboard right here. Next to the processor. This is the CPU fan.
Fun.
but we won't connect it right now. We're going to insert our fan back onto our master cooler like so.
Is he good?
Looking at the direction again and making sure we spin it and feel air flow through the radiator. Now we're going to take and put our 16 gigs of DDR4
I don't open these.
memory to our motherboard using the gray slots.
Great. What's the black slot for?
Those are banks A and C.
I can't open it. Expensive ones, right? How much you pay for yours? Same rack?
Actually, I paid a little bit more.
Oh, you pay like 90.
But mine are 32 hertz or whatever it is. So, here is our ballistic DDR4. And these can only be installed one direction. One direction because there's a slot in the memory card
Yes, DDR
that
shooter.
coincides with the motherboard. So you want to insert, open your tabs, insert it in the rear is part of the slot, pushing it downward on the clip. Where is it? It's not going. It's not going. Oh, wait, I'm off to the side. And firmly snap it into place until it clicks and locks into position. Doing that with the second one. The right direction, sorry.
Click.
Until it clicks and locks into position. Now we've put our processor, our cooler, and our memory onto the motherboard. At this point, we want to install the motherboard, cooler, memory, and processor to our case. So we're going to set this aside and bring our case back.
Oh, we need these. What is this plastic piece?
That came off of your motherboard.
What do you want me to do with it? Hold it.
So carefully use your hand under the motherboard and set it aside.
Man, that looks so dangerous. You need help?
Now we want to lay our case down. Taking our motherboard and carefully lifting the motherboard and the fucking shit. What? You can reach right through the microphone. You can reach right through the microphone, grab the cord on my face, and grab the cord that's dangling in front of your face. You see it dangling, you just touch it with your elbow. Okay, I lost microphone, sorry. Lifting them together into the case. Do not support all the weight on the master cooler. Make sure your cooler fan is out of the way. Pushing the motherboard into the slot that's designed by the case. And then now we want to install the screws to the motherboard.
Screws.
We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 screws.
So we need these cords, right? I'm guessing we need them.
Do we have 2 kinds in here?
What? One.
1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 here.
I'll be back.
I have 2, 4, 6 here. Wonder why I only have 6. I don't think they sent me enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you want to attach the motherboard to the case. Making sure you get your screws nice and tight. Not too tight to crack the motherboard. Make sure that you screw them in correctly so you do not strip the lower portion nut locking screw nut. Screw what?
We have the same fan.
Alright, now we'll check the motherboard to make sure that it's nice and snug. And always remember, touch the case before your board. And it's in there nice and snug. It's not moving anywhere.
Oh, you have a different power supply than I have.
What?
You have a different power supply than I have. But the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Basically. You have the RM, I have CX.
It's fully modular.
I don't know.
Modular.
I don't know what that means.
Well, here's another zip tie. Again, do not use these for wire management. If you have to move one wire, you have to cut all the zip ties.
Let's try that.
Okay, now you can see from the top camera that our motherboard has been installed, the master cooler, the memory, and a processor with our dab of thermal paste.
Thermal.
Okay. Now we want to stand the case up and start attaching the wiring to the motherboard.
This is the motherboard. Huh?
Wire management comes later. It's not important right now. Okay. This has to go back through, but we got to find out where it goes. Okay, up at the top. So you want to come all the way up to the top with the long wait.
Small plug, long plug.
Boy, I wonder if I dare go right up the back. Yeah. We'll go right up the back, over the top for that one. And over the top in this slot for that one.
I can see.
Connecting our power supply.
Oh.
The right direction. You got to make sure you plug these in correctly. This is the CPU.
Brody says, TF, hey ladies.
which goes right here at the top of this motherboard. And that's locked into place. Push it in until it clicks and locks. This one will go right here.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Hold your memory or your motherboard a little bit while pushing the big one in, because you want to make sure that you don't bend the motherboard. And that just locked into place.
Yay.
Now we've attached the power supply to the motherboard.
Now we
can put in
the card.
our LG CD-ROM.
I want to do that. How do you do that?
Here's our LG CD rewrite ROM drive. So we want to, I'll turn this. Open the top bay, and obviously we can't fit it in there. So we have to. How does this face come off of here again?
Don't know.
La la la! I forgot. Oh wait, can we stick it in? I think we can stick it in from the back.
Good. Can you? The thing is open.
No, I think it has to go through the front. So pop the door off.
You don't need that no more?
Take your CD-ROM drive, slide it in the top slot. The clips are in the way. I have to turn it. I have to see this side, you guys. It's really hard to see inside and then show you with the camera. But anyways, slide it in here. Unlock the clips. Is it just one clip? I think it is. There. Slide it in until it reaches position. Like so.
You don't need the other thing?
And then there's a locking clip right here. And now your drive won't go nowhere.
Z drive nowhere.
Now, this is optional. You can put the door back on or leave it off. And we're going to choose to leave it off.
Leave what off?
Yeah, we're going to leave it off.
We don't need Z thing.
Nah, we don't need it. Looks good enough.
Yeah, looks better. Enough. Best enough. I'm just saying that right here. Hey.
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 What the? Oh no, we got a bad fan with this case.
What the? Look inside, hold up. We gotta look at ZK's first. Oh, right there. No, not Z back case. Spin it.
Oh.
You make me punch you. me punch you. Z case can.
Sorry, there was something in the way.
Oh, where do you want me to put this anti-static thing?
Is that for the motherboard?
Yeah.
Do we need to set it down on the motherboard anymore?
Yes. We need to glue it to it.
Okay.
You need it yourself? Because you need to put a Z card in there.
Not at the moment, no.
And you do need my monitor down here, so I do need to go get that.
Alright. Now that we've mounted our motherboard to our case with the power supply, the master cooler, the processor with the dab of thermal paste, the 16 gigs of RAM, we can go back here and find the plastic on the motherboard. and you want to peel this off.
Cleanly, right?
Otherwise, you're going to smell like there's tires burning inside your PC.
Is it true?
Are you trying to get the metal from the burn or what? And then you want to remove this plastic piece.
How many plastic pieces do they got in there?
I think just 2. Yeah,
Is he
just
too?
2. Well, it just protects the paint.
Ah.
And this lights up. There's a light in there.
Is he light?
Yeah, I think it says something.
Something.
It
Something.
says pro gaming, whatever.
Something.
And that lights up. I think you can look at mine, and mine shows it in there.
Yeah. Boy. You got different.
Okay.
I wish I got a white case.
Next, we're going to hook up some wires from the case to the motherboard. We're going to need to stand this up first.
Easy mouse move.
Alright, we're going to undo our front fans wires with the twist ties and put this aside because we're going to use the twist ties for wire management. You can put it on, take it off. Put it on, take it off. If you zip tie, you have to cut it and throw it away. To move one fan wire. It's insane. I don't know why they do that. Alright,
Why does he do that?
with this, front fans, we want to go ahead and connect it to our fan controller. By getting all the wiring out and untangled in this mess web of wires and connections and crap.
20 people.
20 people?
Uh-huh.
Well, then we might as well quit building this and come back tomorrow. Alright, we're going to get all these wires separated. And then we want to plug the top. No, wait. Nope. The front fan onto the fan controller. And we want to take the zip tie. No, because we'd have to throw it away. The twist tie and save that for wire management. And then we're going to connect the second fan to our fan controller. Like so. Now we want to take our controller and that's going to plug into, wait, I'll figure that out in a minute. I don't need that right now. I need these other wires, USBs. USB 2 and 3.0 to go into the case, then the back here, and our button controllers.
Z button.
Turning our case around, and this first one is going to go to our USB controller.
Are you scaring me?
Hold on, I'll figure it out in a second.
You're scaring me too much.
Which would be right.
Is there?
right here. Firmly putting that till it locks into position. Now these is our power button, our reset switch, our HDD LED,
Marbot.
our power LED, and our other power LED. I didn't use these on my PC, but I did use the power switch and stuff. They're all going to be right here. Now, there's an adapter for this in the motherboard case.
That's funny, Poke.
There's an adapter in the motherboard case for this.
Case? Motherboard box, you mean? We got this wire, this thing.
An adapter. A little white adapter or something.
This.
No? That's for a video card.
This.
Can I see? No. Isn't there a little adapter in there? That's for the hard drives.
No.
It didn't come with one. Okay. I guess it did come with one. Now you're going to have to get your beady little eyes over here because your eyes are better than mine.
Yeah.
And we want to find out where we're going to plug in all this stuff.
All those stuff.
Yeah, what's this first one read?
I see stuff.
We're looking for HDD LED.
HDD LED.
How many pins over is that one? 1,
Uh,
2, 3, 4, 5.
It's got HDD underscore LED underscore, so I think 4.
The fourth one? Right here?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Is that where it goes?
Guess so.
Can you see that? I can't see that from here. I need a magnifying glass. Remember, I'm old. Next, we want to find power switch.
Color LED.
Power switch. SW. Power SW on the board. Alright, hang on. I gotta stand up, pull my pants up.
Let me look at
I'm gonna need a flashlight.
it. Yeah, you know how.
What's up, Marv? How you doing?
And let me look.
Now I'm gonna look here again. Alright, I guess it's gonna work like this. Okay, I need another flashlight to light it up so I can take a picture and enlarge it. Do you have one in your room?
Yeah.
Sorry folks, we're gonna take a quick pause because my blind ass can't see that fucking little print that they put on these motherboards. I suppose I could look in the book. Probably be faster. Ten. 11. 2. No. Alright, hold on. I need a different diagram.
Here you go. It's close to the side I got. Can find my way. What are these?
Alright. So our first one is going to be the HDD LED,
Yeah.
which you had that on the fourth one.
You said where did it end? That's what I thought. I don't know.
I said, where does it say HDD?
I said it's 4 pins over only. That's what I meant.
But it's showing me the pins right here.
It is the pin. You're right. I don't know. I don't know nothing about computer.
Okay. So, the first one is HD. Can you hold this open right here?
Yeah.
Thank you. HD LED goes on the first pin. On the second pin
Is
HDD LED.
yeah. Sandy.
Reset
Reset.
is the next one. Okay, so we'll have 2 for the reset, right? Power LED and power. Can't even read it.
Read what?
Power LED. Positive and negative. Power LED positive. Right?
Yeah.
So that goes on that pin. And the power LED negative goes over here. Okay, now we need the reset switch. Okay. Ground going to the top. Okay. Power LED goes over here. Ground to the top. Power goes to the first two. And then we have Can you stop moving? I can't read it. Power LED. Positive and ground. Okay, now that I think we've figured that out, alright, HDD, reset power LEDs, power switch, and speaker. We don't have one for the speaker. Okay,
Good.
bring that here. I'm not done. Okay, now we want the USB 3. That's what we want next.
What is that?
USB 3.
Is it in the box?
No, it's on the back side here. I'm looking for USB 3 on the motherboard. That would be right here, right?
Yeah.
2.
Yep. USB 3_1 2.
Okay. So, we're going to stand this up.
Yeah.
Find the USB 3 connector. What does this say? HD audio. And this will say
USB 3.0.
Yep.
So is he?
hold that a second. So we're going to come in with all these wires right here.
You want me to come around or?
No, up here.
Up there.
I have this. I have this. I have this. Okay. Now we have it going in one direction. So when you bring this through, you want to bend this wire so that you can put it into your USB 3 slot, which is right here. Put your fingers under the motherboard and support it. And there you go.
There you go. Trees.
Alright, now we want to find where our HD audio goes, which should be...
You need easy paper.
Can I get that light again?
Yep.
Now, can I see the book?
Yep. Easy book.
Alright. Now we need to find HD audio. I'm not seeing it. Give me the case information from just the case.
Yeah, that book.
Yeah.
There you go. This?
How many people's on Live Me?
47.
47?
Yeah.
And how many is on Twitch over there?
16.
It's terrible. You know, I get more diamonds and shit over on Live Me. On the no, not on this account, the other account. Go. Did you give me the Espanol version book?
There was only one book? What's it?
It's Chinese, Japanese.
Left side should be English. Left side? What does it say? I'll go look in the box. Pretty sure that's...
Installation del sector del tata di carata. I don't know what the fuck this says. It's like in Spanish or something. Spanish, 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 Spanish. There's another book and it's English. English. Sorry, folks. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place on this HD audio, whatever the fuck. Shit. Can't find it. Okay, we got that in the right spot.
GG?
GG.
What are these stickers for?
Alright. What?
What are those stickers for?
That's for your back panel.
Do I need those?
You can tape it around your wires. Do you see the
Z.
the examples?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't need them though. Tired. Dang,
No,
it's so shiny.
no.
No?
Freddy is right here. I have a feeling we're not live. Cannot be live.
I'm pretty sure we're live. Are we? Can bring up Twitch.
We lost all 5,000 viewers. Oh, that's right. I'm not popular enough. Never mind. We're live. Fuck you, Bo. Hey, got it.
Boing.
Eater of Souls switched channel to PC build on the server.
He's gonna go, fuck you. And I'm doing a YouTube video.
Look at that.
Get out or zip it.
Eater of Souls switched channel to Minecraft server lounge on the server.
Okay, I don't mean to speak that way, but I do please wish, if you're going to join TeamSpeak, and I tell you before I do it, I'm doing a YouTube video, please, please respect the fact that I don't need you talking in the background of my YouTube video. Thank you. Alright, taking a quick smoke break, getting it all nice and dusty inside. Alright. We got to connect the fans yet. Put the hard drives in, and then connect the drives, or the hard drive and the CD-ROM drive. And I think then we're done. No, we got to install the graphics card last.
Graphic card and SSD.
Yeah.
I think.
SSD and then the CD-ROM drive. How you guys liking the build so far?
I don't know how to touch these stuff. Oh.
Alright. So first fan that we want to hook up is our CPU fan.
Oh.
There's a specific place on the motherboard.
Why does that glow?
That's for the CPU fan. So, here's our CPU fans connector. We're going to look, and it should be right around this area. It'll say CPU fan. And I see it right here. CPU fan. Correct? Can I get a flashlight?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Sorry, on flashlight.
Nope. That's not the one. Nope. That's not the one. Watch it be underneath there. That would suck balls. Okay. CPU fan. Right here at the top of the motherboard. So, there's a tab on the edge of the 4 pins. So we want to make sure that that slides into these slots. So we want to turn it the right way before we install the CPU fan. Alright. We'll use one of our twist ties.
Twist ties, yeah.
And we'll twist tie this down later when we do wire management. So we'll put one through this hole, tying the corner of the wire down to the top of the fan, and give it a couple of twists, and there's your wire management right there. We may remove these tags later, but not right now. After the year warranty is up on the master cooler fan, then we'll remove these tags. Alright. 1 year manufacturer's warranty. Alright. So we want this fan, the rear fan, going to la la la. La la la. I'm looking for one. Right here. Maybe. Is that going to be right? Somehow we'll do wire management on this later. Alright, so we have our 2 fans in the front hooked up to our controller. So then we want to connect that to our, I believe it's our M2 socket. Is that what it is?
Could be. I don't know anything about this.
Oh wait, that's in here. Alright, we're going to need some power connectors. Right here.
What is that?
This is where our fan controller gets plugged into the power supply.
Why so many wires?
So we're going to take this wire, twist tie, and save it for our wire management. Then we're going to run this to our module. Peripherals down here. Bring this through the back for now. Pulling my pants up off screen so you can't see. From the top one, I don't know, you might be able to see this. Where is it?
Yeah, they can see from the top view.
And plug that into our power. That means that the front fans will be running all the time. No, they're on the controller. So we're going to set that aside. Fan here. So we got 2 more fans for the top connector that we haven't got yet. Alright, so now we're going to get our SSD.
Oh, yeah, let me get that. The expensive thing. The expensive.
Taking our knife. Be careful, they're very sharp. Don't try this at home, folks. You can do the dab, but don't do this.
Yay.
This is software. I want all software.
We need those?
Oh, that's glued in there. Leave all software right there. I need the motherboard software.
Yeah. It's in the motherboard box.
Alright. our SSD is going to slide in this side
Why is it so small?
like so until it fits in there. And it's not going to go nowhere. Turn our case around. And down here on the bottom, we're going to install our SSD drive. As soon as I figure it out. Right there. Then we're going to take a power from here, bending it enough that we can plug in our SSD. Like so.
Like so.
Everybody got that?
I think I'll fall asleep.
Are you following along with me on this build? A total of 15 viewers. It's awesome. Awesome. Most awesome.
Somebody get the
Turnout.
ready.
Alright. So now we're going to need one of these powers from the CD-ROM drive down to our power supply. So we're just going to look through and see what we want. See what we're going to get. This is our power for our graphics card. We only need one of those. This is the old style power cord. We won't need that. Won't need that. So this last power cord here is going to go up to our CD-ROM drive, and then also we're going to make sure that we use the top one, because when we get our secondary drive, we're either going to use the SSD power cable or this cable to power that. Now if you want, and I mean if you really wanted to, you could cut this off, snip each one of them wires and shorten your wire. We won't do that today. So we want to power our, oops.
Hey. Good?
And plug that into our power supply. But we'll bring the cable around the back as some
Cha-ching.